For me, the answer's been friends. My former girlfriend, now fiance, of 2 days ago, had the brilliant idea to just slow down and try different things.
Hello and welcome to CallumConnects Micro-Podcast. Our guest today is Brendan Boyd. Brendan Boyd, known professionally as B-Boyd, is a Denver-based musician building towards the premiere of his debut album in June.
Hey Callum, thanks for having me. A hurdle I've faced as an entrepreneur has been figuring out how to market myself. And at first that was a really scary thing. I get a lot of imposter syndrome as a kid. I was surrounded by really musically talented people, and I was always the kid in the back who couldn't keep a beat and who was totally tone deaf. So the fact that I'm now rapping and singing and producing tracks from the ground up is still totally crazy. And now that it's time to market myself, that voice in the back of my head is still telling me, this is crazy. No one's gonna want to hear music. You're not a musician. What are you doing? And besides that, you have no idea how to market. So how are you gonna overcome that? Well, voice in my head, that's the question I'm gonna answer. Firstly, I want to talk about imposter syndrome. I know that's something that most people experience at some point and it'll hurdle itself. Imposter syndrome is the feeling that you're too inexperienced, that you're surrounded by people in your industry who know what they're doing, and you're just some schlep who showed up one day. You can't believe you faked it enough to get this far, and you know it's just a matter of time until someone calls you out on your bluff and it all crumbles in front of you. Sometimes that fear can be overwhelming. For me, it helps to have a name for it, to be able to say, this is imposter syndrome, pay it no mind, and to remind myself that everyone here, everyone working in the industry that's accomplishing the things that I so want and I so look up to, also started from nothing and started knowing nothing. And maybe they started when they were kids, so they've got a huge head start on me. But that doesn't mean that I can't be tenacious and catch up and accomplish things that those people never even dreamed. So that's how I cope with imposter syndrome. The next question is the marketing. How can I market my music when I have absolutely no experience or education in it? For me, the answer's been friends. My former girlfriend, now fiance, of 2 days ago, had the brilliant idea to just slow down and try different things. I don't need to come in swinging and do every marketing strategy perfectly for my first round of songs. I can take this time to learn and discover what resonates with me. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been going one at a time, trying a different marketing strategy each song and learning what people like. And it turns out people generally like the same things that I like. So that's been cool to learn. But friends and connections have been helpful in other ways too. My last song had a music video, which was shot and directed and produced by a couple of my exceedingly talented and creative friends. And I could not have done that without them. I'm super grateful for the work they did. And yes, I absolutely paid them. Definitely believe in paying your friends. But that was huge. I'm super grateful for them for doing that. And I could not have done that without them. This interview actually was organized by my publicist, whom I hired on the offhanded advice of another friend. So that's huge. And every song I make, I run by those incredibly musically talented friends from grade school, who I'm still in touch with, to get their thoughts and feedback. It turns out when you combine the knowledge of everyone you know, you actually end up knowing a lot of stuff. So take that, voice in my head. I do know how to market. Maybe not by myself, but when I reach out to the diverse cast of people closest to me, it turns out that they know stuff too. And together we're pretty good at figuring out what. Thanks for listening. I've been B-Boyd.
If you enjoyed this podcast and would like to find more inspiring information about entrepreneurs around the world doing incredible things, make your way to enterprisezone.cc.